Good morning, people. I'm Juan David Guapacha, and today we're going to talk about the Botanical Garden of the UTP. But before talking about this one, we need to know what a botanical garden is. This is very simple. It's all around three topics: preservation, investigation, and education. Every botanical garden needs to meet these requirements because it's very important for its development. Also, it needs to have leaf plants. If they are not alive, it would be a herbarium. Now we can continue with our own botanical garden. First, this is a natural conservation area of the Colombian Andean forest. Also, it is classified as a white forest, which means it grows by itself without the human manipulation. And it has 40 years of evolution. In fact, before being a botanical garden, it was a coffee plantation, but thanks to the community, today we can enjoy this magical place. And to add something cute, the seed you're seeing is in a simple one. The logo has a magnolia flower seed, which represents the beauty and the purity of our garden. As general information, we know that it has an approximate area of 12.7 hectares, and it is divided into three different ecosystems, which are the guadua forest, the secondary forest, and the wetland. And finally, the foundation date of our botanical garden is on September 6, 1983. Now, here we have the natural and cultural diversity. Biodiversity can be expressed according to genes, species, ecosystems, and human culture, but in this case, we are gonna talk about the fauna. As we know, many animals inhabit the forest in a wide state, as mammals, amphibians, reptiles, birds, fishes, and insects. For example, here we have some photos of some of them, like the centipede, the butterfly, the snake, the frog, and finally the famous whooping moth, or as we know it, the barranquero, which is very representative for the botanical garden history. Talking about birds, in fact, Colombia is home to 10% of the birds of the world. Incredible, right? Okay, my favorite part of the presentation has come. My great experience. I have to say, I was so excited to know the garden because I had wanted to go for a very long time. In the first photo, there's a really cute and good guide dog. It was very nice to have her on our trip. Also, I had a great time because the human guide taught us about plants, feeding process, history, and the multiple forms and colors that the garden has. Okay, I need to focus in this photo because I think this was one of my favorite experiences in the garden. The famous higueron, this one especially. The guy said it was the biggest tree in the forest, and that is awesome. I felt very good being close to it, and actually I wanted to give it a hug, but I was too shy to do it. I just know that we learned a lot that day. The weather was very nice, and that helped to enjoy the trip. I really had a good time with my class. They are cute, kind, smart, and great people. And of course, this is my favorite part of the trip. The guide put a centipede in my hands, and it was very scared, but it felt really cute though. I'll never forget that. Now, it's time to finish. What you see here represents all the experience, represents the nature's beauty. It shows us how a good treatment can grow wonderful things. There are some things in this life that just need love, and why couldn't we give it to them? It's important to see beyond ourselves and appreciate what the world can be. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Subscribe for more content. Bye.